Hey guys, it's Kathy with the Usborne Bookshelf. I wanted to show you some of our books that are geared more for ages 7, 8-year-olds and higher. This is See Inside Famous Places. They have over 90 different flaps. Just wanted to show you a little bit of the insides of these books to keep this video pretty short. And this is $14.99. How Things Work is great for that child who always has questions. You know, my little guy asks, well, when I flush the toilet, where does all the water go? And, you know, all the questions about, well, how does the hairdryer make sound? So here's one about all the pipes and in the house. I actually was able to answer his questions with this book. Oh, here's the hairdryer. If you ever wanted to know how a hairdryer works. And again, this is $14.99. Lift the Flap General Knowledge is just that. It is general knowledge, has over 135 flaps in it, and pretty much has information about anything and everything you ever wanted to know. See Inside Your Body is a very popular book, has over 50 flaps. Some of the pages are vertical, and I love that. They're just different to keep the kids really intrigued about breathing in air, blood pumping. This one is about cuts, what happens when you cut your hand. Platelets clump around a cut. They trap red blood cells and form a scab because what child has not cut themselves and had a scab? All about the bones and muscles and the brain and all your senses. $14.99. Lift the Flap Computers and Coding. This is just so cool. I've learned a lot from this book. Flaps open up, pages are vertical, there's flaps within flaps. There's just so much information in here about computers, how they work, how you can code them, give them instructions to do specific things, all about the internet. This is Lift the Flap Picture Atlas. It has a huge map in the very back. I will try to post a picture in the comments below. But this is just a wonderful book. If you are a homeschooling mom, I mean, just so much information about our world. And it goes, you know, South America, Europe, Africa. And I don't know if you can see, but there's so many different flaps in here. We really like this book. And again, this book is geared more towards 7-year-old and higher. See Under the Sea, over 80 different flaps, all about tropical waters, the deep, deep ocean, buried treasure. I love the colors. They're so vibrant. This page folds right out to show you just how big that whale is compared to the polar bears. They have vertical pages. Just such a fun book. And here's another one while we're on weather and climate. Where does the weather come from? All the different climates over here, the polar, northern forest. There's just so many flaps in here with a lot of information and bite-sized chunks of information, so it's not too overwhelming for your child. Again, I love how the flaps have colors on the insides. It's just very different. Wild Winds. Look at that, flaps folding out. Again, this makes learning so much fun. And speaking of learning and fun, Lift the Flaps Times Tables. This is a very popular book. It gives hints and tips on how to remember your times tables. How many aliens live on this planet if there is a family of 3 in each crater? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 3, 18. So that sort of format is all throughout this book. You know, you got your 6 times tables, and they give different hints and tips all about pirates, in the ocean, castles, all the times tables, and this opens up in like 3 different ways. All sorts of stuff. In this right here, you have a little spin Ferris wheel, 12 times tables, Table challenges, and that is $14.99. So again, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And these are our books for 7 and older.